Feral Radio Experience.
A woman was arrested in the UK for taking a corpse onto the plane. I got a lot of problems with this story. I got a lot of problems with this story for a couple of reasons. You know, what is so bad about taking a corpse on the plane, particularly if the corpse just died? If the corpse has just passed away, why can't you take it on a plane? And why must a person get arrested for taking a corpse on the plane? If a being is dead and you're taking him on the plane, that's one person that's not going to bother anybody. You're dealing with a person that's going to sit to themselves. They're not going to talk to anybody. They're not going to be loud. They're not going to be rude. They're not going to be disruptive. They're not going to ask for snacks. They're not going to be in the way of the bathroom. They're not going to do anything on that plane that would in any way disturb your flight, other than the knowledge that they are no longer breathing and that their heart is no longer pumping. And that really is none of your business. What business is it of yours whether or not my heart is pumping when I'm sitting on a plane? What business is it of yours whether or not I'm taking extra breath? In fact, you should be a little bit more concerned with the other people around you that are sucking up all of the oxygen versus my dead father that's sitting here minding his own damn business and not taking away any oxygen from this flight. That corpses can't ride on planes if they're a paying customer. What are we supposed to do if the corpse dies right before going on plane? What are we supposed to do then? What are we supposed to do if the person that you're wheeling onto the plane dies as you're wheeling them on there? I would suggest that causing attention or calling attention to that is going to create more of a scene than just wheeling him or her there, placing him on the seat, putting a seatbelt around him, which he doesn't even need anymore, but in order to satisfy everyone else, put a seatbelt around him, put some glasses on him, and be about your way.
Welcome to Spirit Airlines. This is Eddie. May I have your first and last name, please? So how may I help you today?
I'm calling because I was looking to travel with my grandfather, who is very elderly. We were going to be going from Atlanta, and we were going to be headed to Detroit, probably within the next couple of weeks. And we also wanted to go to Los Angeles and as well, and Las Vegas, because this is my grandfather is getting very, very old, and he doesn't have a lot of time left. And I was reading an article, and we were going to go with Spirit Air. I was reading an article, though, about a woman who was arrested recently when her father or grandfather died right before getting on a plane. And I am so afraid that that could happen to me, and I'm just wondering if with Spirit Air, what is the protocol here? If I am traveling with my grandfather, and this really is planning, this will probably be his last trip because of all of the, the cities that we're going to go to. It might be a little bit too much for him. If he literally were to die right before I'm boarding, what are my responsibilities? Do I have to inform someone at that point? And what happens if I just go ahead and put him, on the plane and sit him down next to me with sunglasses on?
Okay. So if I understood you correctly, sir, you're worried if your grandfather,
He understood me correctly.
God forbid, but by any chance expire on the board, what will be the possibility, correct?
Yeah, like let's just say if he were to go ahead and pass away after I set him down in the seat, but before takeoff.
Okay, so may I place you on hold for another 2 minutes while I go ahead and check the details?
Yeah, and if you got to put me on hold, also if you could find out if for some reason he does die while we're in the air, do they have to stop at the next location, or can they just continue on to our destination and let me wheel him out?
Okay. So may I place you on hold for another 2 minutes?
Thank you, sir. I think that they should really come up with a full airline that it's okay for you to travel with a corpse and travel with dignity. Don't put them down.
I appreciate your
No, that wasn't even 2 minutes.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If the person is too old, then I guess I'm afraid he won't be allowed to board on plane.
If they're too old?
Yes.
Now, what's the age that's too old?
Sir, not like if his condition doesn't permit that he should fly, I'm so sorry, he won't be allowed to board on the plane. And if he can board on the plane and something
He has no
happens,
idea what he's
God
talking
forbid,
about.
but we'll try our best to take care of everything possible.
Yeah. But
So,
but if he get him on the plane and he looks okay at the time that he gets on the plane, because I mean there's certain makeup and stuff that I could do to him that makes him look physically well. And if I can get him to get on the plane, but then he expires mid-flight, can we continue on to the next city?
sir,
Yes.
yes, sir. Like, if something happens while taking
He is
off,
forever frustrated.
or the takeoff destination is just back
Mm-hmm.
few seconds or few minutes, then the plane would prefer to go back and offboard the dead body, or if it's near to the destination, then the plane would go to the destination
Okay.
and then offboard the body. So is there anything else I may assist you with?
Yes, sir. And I believe that this question is the last. This is the last question. I think this is very simple. If for some reason that we have to go back and the body is taken off, do I get refunded the ticket fee for that ticket, or do I still have to pay for that?
Okay, may I place you on hold for another 2 minutes?
Oh, sure. I'm so sorry about this, sir. I'm very sorry.
Sir? Okay, sir. I appreciate your time and patience, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you won't be getting any refund for if your, God forbid, if your grandfather dies on the boat, you won't be getting any refund, sir.
I'm sorry. I'm not upset, but I just want to know, did I sense a chuckle or a little laughter there?
I'm so sorry, sir.
You weren't laughing now at that scenario, were you?
No, sir.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sorry, sir.
No, it's okay. I just, I got a good sense of humor too, so I was just wondering. So you're saying that if they take him off, I still have to pay for his seat, even though he didn't,
Yes, sir.
Wow. That's a really weird policy. Don't you agree?
Sir, if anybody is dead before boarding on the plane, he'll be not allowed to go on board, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry to inform you, but he won't be allowed to board on the plane.
Yeah.
And if you try this will be actually an illegal activity.
Okay.
So I would suggest not to try anything such. So is there anything else I may assist you with?
No, sir. You have definitely helped me a lot, because I won't try it now. But I've done it like 4 times, and I didn't know it was illegal, or else I wouldn't have done it.
Okay, so once again, you were speaking to Eddie. Thank you for calling Spirit Airlines. Have a great day, sir.
You said your name was Eddie?
Yes, sir.
Wow. You were born with the name Eddie?
Yes, sir.
Wow. That is amazing. Okay, thank you, Eddie, and you have a wonderful day.
Okay, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That guy wants me to think he was born with the name Eddie. I'm not buying that 1 second.